And we're going to walk on down to the night market, morning market, same place. We're going to go up and down some of the streets on the way there. So hopefully we'll see a few of you here. Robert Mack, if you're here, welcome. Good to see you. Let me turn this around. There you can see Cal's going to take the motorbike down. Say hi, Cal. All right. So we're going to start walking slowly, taking our time. One person here. Let me know if you can hear me. I didn't test the mic this morning. Wireless mic, it says it's working, so let me know if you can hear me, if anybody's there. Nice slow walk today. So there's the Cafe Amazon we usually go to, right next to an Lotus. And of course, next to the Lotus is a 7-Eleven. And lots of people out here selling stuff early in the morning. Kids are going to school. Monks are all out here waiting for food. Very popular right now. So we're going to walk on down a little bit. Fried chicken, a little bit early in the morning for me. Let me know if you can hear me, whoever's there. Nobody joining so far today. I'm just doing a slow walk. A little bit of Frogger here to get across the street. All right, I'm almost across one part of it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know if my mic is working or not. Only one person here. The old railway. Looking down one way. Looking the other way. The railway is now up high, so doesn't get stopped anymore. I'm playing Frogger here, hopping across the streets. Please let me know if you can hear me. Nobody's answering, so I don't know if anybody can hear me. Nobody's texted, so I don't know. $16, 18 people. Please, somebody let me know if the mic is working, if you guys can all hear me or not. Playing Frogger here. Zipping across real quick. All right, there we go. We are in Hua Hin. Walking a couple of the streets up and down. I'll show you walking street. We'll go on by the train station right there. Okay, thank you, Andy. I appreciate it. 11 folks here. Even if you're just here for 30 seconds or so, please go ahead, tap that thumbs up button. Helps the algorithm. I appreciate everybody coming and visiting, even if it's just for 30 seconds. Please tap that thumbs up for me. It does help my algorithm. Hi, CJ. Good morning to you. Let's see. Okay, good time to cross. Walking up Soy 88, playing Frogger for a bit. Just having a nice easy walk in Hua Hin today. The tide's very high for the Gulf, so not easy to do a live stream in the morning. Nice little fountain. This is Soy 88. There's a few things down here. I figured I'd walk on down this way, come back up the night market, come up back up and finish by the night market. Nice sunny morning here, not too hot. Cal's driving the motorbike over there, so hopefully she's okay. Hi, Cindy. I'm okay. Hello, Julia. Good evening to you. Good morning here. I'm more worried about Cal driving the motorbike over to the night market than me walking here. 12 people. Please hit the thumbs up for me. Helps the algorithm. It's evening for those guys. 8:35 in the evening and cold as heck back home. It's about perfect weather here. Sunny, skies turning blue. Maybe about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Low humidity. Some of the businesses here. We'll get to a little bit better stuff in just a minute. Yeah, I worry about her. She's driving the Scoopy, so she's pretty good with the Scoopy, but I still worry about it because it's high traffic and it's morning. And hi, Paul. Good morning. You're up early or you're still up. Either way, thanks for coming. Okay, there you go, 12:36. Melbourne. Yeah, Jim here. Just up a little bit farther here on the left is a place where they sell all kinds of appliances and furniture and everything else here. Oh, you're up early. We are going for coffee at the night market today. I don't know if you've seen that, but that's where we're going to be. Down at the end of the night market. This is I believe, a Christian school over here. This is where cows. You make it there okay, honey? I'm worried about you. This is where Cal's grandkids go to school, right on the other side. Not too far, and you can take a look here. Big warehouse, all kinds of stuff here. You can see they sell all kinds of goodies here. We bought our air conditioning here and our water pump. Lounge chairs. They sell everything here. Yeah, the school where the kids go to is actually very nice. CJ used to teach there, so he can tell you a little bit more about it than I can, but I gotta play some Frogger and pass up. Some trucks coming. I want to step out in the street with the big truck stopped here. Get around this real quick. Alrighty. It's got everything in it, Cindy. They sell furniture, patio furniture, indoor furniture, air conditioners, refrigerators. It's just a everything store. And they got fairly good prices. And if you're having something installed like a water pump or a air con, they're real good because they're literally there. Ambulance up front. They're literally will be there the next day to install it. Nobody coming. Police go by. Okay, I'm good. I'm glad you got there, honey. I was worried about it. Hope the roads weren't too bad getting there. There you go. CJ helped them learn English. Okay, she's walking around in the market, that's good. Worried about her getting in there. Only 4 of you here. Not a lot of folks so far this morning. Maybe nobody wants to do a morning walk. Something going on. Lots of ambulances going back and forth. Two ambulances, police. We already seen a few more go by. They got good pomelos there too. Looks like it's right here in front. Something happened. Got EMS right in front, guys. Bringing out the wheel of a little cart there, so somebody must have got hurt. Already got people lined in. Crazy. I don't know what's going on. I don't see no accident. I don't know what happened. I got traffic blocked. Something going on. But I don't see no wreck or anything, so maybe somebody got hit crossing the street or something. Looking at some of the streets here. Well, they're all taken off. There's a whole bunch of them here, but they really didn't do anything. Somebody was in one of them, but I didn't see any accident or anything, so maybe it's somebody walking across the street or something. I don't know. Crazy. Another 7. Now we're on Petrikasem Road, and we're going to keep walking down this slowly. This is the main road here. Yeah, very sorry about that, Andy. Last I seen, there was 12 folks that got killed. Crazy people in the world everywhere. Grand Hua Hin Hotel back there. Big hotel. Yes, they do. That's one of the streets where you can cross from the other side, and it's usually pretty 16 dead. Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. This is São Paulo Hospital. It's one of 3 we have here. We have Hua Hin Hospital, which is kind of the government hospital for the locals, though we can use it. This is São Paulo. And then there's also Bangkok Hospital. And Bangkok Hospital will be equivalent to what we have back home, even though Cal's come here a few times and it's been good. At least it's not a far ride to the hospital if you're going. Not going here though. You can see how busy the street is, and it is early, so a lot of people taking their kids to school at this time of the morning. That's why I was so worried about Cal driving. Christmas decorations up everywhere. Not quite the same as back in Bangkok. And we're coming up on Villa Market, not Market Village. Market Village is the mall. This is Villa Market. You can see the sign. And this is where they have all the Western imported food. So hamburger, cream, cottage cheese, chips, lunch meats, if anybody has sandwiches, all that stuff you get here. Of course, it's not very cheap, it's expensive, but, and then this is at least part of it, Monsoon Valley Wine Bar up on top. There's a big winery here not far from Hua Hin, maybe about a 35-minute ride. Monsoon Valley, you can see the picture on the side of the bar. And we've been there several times, very cool place, very interesting. It's Soy 84 as we're walking towards Soy 80. Yep. Julie, I must have missed it. We are going for coffee. That's where I'm walking to. Cow is parked over by the night market. Year-end sale, 20 to 70% off. Anybody interested in coming for shopping? Soy 84. We're walking up to Soy 80. And we'll head on back down towards the train station. We'll get a look at that when we get close. Jay Easy, good morning. How are you? Sorry if I miss anybody's comments, but I am walking and talking, and I'm a man, so it's hard to multitask. Jewelry, gems. See up and down the main street here. Oh, it's a soap factory. Okay, I didn't know that. Good to know. I have a friend, Paul Smizer. He passed away this past year. He's a big Harley guy. And he used to tell me all the time, oh, easy to drive motorcycles here. I'll ask CJ, it's not the easiest thing. It's kind of crazy driving here. Rock, good morning. Really? Worried about offending people, huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. Nice and chilly back home. Tommy, hi, how are you? Guys, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up real quick. If you forgot to do it, please. Helps the algorithm. Another 7-Eleven, something we don't see too often. No, not really, they're everywhere. And we're coming up on Soy 80. So this is kind of like our walking street, even though they say walking street's Bintabat. This one has nothing but the bars and clubs up and down. I'm going to take a left here and we're walking on down that. So everybody will get a look at Walking Street Bar, Hua Hin, Soy 80. So we're going to walk on down this. It's morning time. I don't mind going in the morning. I won't come at night because too much stuff goes on here and people don't like to be on videos, but at morning time early, there's nothing going on like that. Gary, I didn't see you. Hi, Gary, good to see you. I didn't see you, now I do. Welcome. So you can see all the different places here. Hotels. You can actually stay here too and do pretty much everything because where I started is only 5 or 6 minute walk. If you go on down the same way I'm walking, you can keep on walking and go by the railroad, make a left, and there's Bankumpur, good place to eat. Of course, you can see pizza here. Bar Linda, Hua Hin. At nighttime, these are pretty lit up. It's a pretty cool place. Nina Bar, Christmas decorations, lights are up. We bought a couple more strands of lights and put them up. This is fairly new. When we came back after COVID, this was empty. So Vortex bar, all pretty new. And you guys have seen this plenty of times if you follow my channel at all. This is Satan's Grill. So if you're in Hua Hin and you got a taste for some Western food, this is the place. They've got French dips, Philly cheesesteaks, mushroom burgers, bratwurst from back home. Everything's imported from back home. It's not cheap, but it's definitely, I think it's the best Western food, at least sandwiches and all that sort of thing here in Hua Hin. Very good. The kitchen, different things, drinks, blue bar. All these open up later on. They're still a bit early for everybody to be open here. C bar. Yeah, the Satan's Grill on the front. Yeah, they got great food though too. I mean, so anybody that ever comes here, I usually take them out to the outdoor cafes, the outdoor food courts, because there's so many choices, and not everybody's got a hankering for Western food. But we come here, every couple of weeks we stop on by and get something just to answer my crave for Western food. French dips are awesome here. So we're still walking down the joint. I guess you can figure out what that is. That's about the truth. If they're open this early, they never closed. Julia, I have a few questions to ask you for when I come back. My knee's been aching a little bit. Stopped by and took some gummies, and it seems to help it quite a bit. So I just need to know when I come back. Friendly bar, sweet bar. You can tell this is our walking street here. Bite Me. We already passed up Joe's. Joe's is a friend of Leanne and Wendy, the people that own Satan's Grill. We've been there certain times. We're here for like half the year and back in the States half the year, Andy. We go back and forth. I like Michigan in the summertime. It's beautiful. There's a lot to do around there, and we have a lot of fun back there. The only thing is, obviously, back home it's so expensive. Yep, that's going to be coming. Just the small shops, Gary. I'm going to be doing all the tiny places along, not the big ones. I did the big places. There's a whole bunch of tiny places. I'm staying out of the way of the bikes. There you go. That's how you take it to come on up here. So you come this way all the time, huh? Massage, first one of those we've seen. Oh yeah, absolutely. Great markets, cafes, everything here. I mean, you know, but once you get to the end of March into April, it gets so hot here. It's almost like being back in Michigan for the winter time where you don't come on out. It's too hot. You're sitting in the air con all the time. I like Cha-Am a lot. I probably favor their beach over anything over here. I like the Cha-Am beach only because it's good for walking, it's good for sitting, it's good for any kind of activities. But that's mostly a Thai beach too, so everything's still closed up. Angie's Bistro. See how quiet it is right now? Nothing going on. Yep, definitely have to try that. Pun Thai Coffee, Mike's Place. Cheeky. Motorbikes for rent. I'm trying to get Paul to rent a motorbike. Hi Nanette, welcome. Good to see you. Trying to get Paul to run a motorbike. Cal's supposed to be going back to Surin. She has a couple things to take care of with some property back in her home. She's been gone for 3 days, so we're going to take a ride up to Kankachan. And I'm trying to get Paul to either run a PCX or something that he can go with us. Merry Christmas, Nanette. Thank you so much. Okay, you can see the railway right across. I'm going to walk across over by the railway. We'll walk up the railway. Remember bar. So we're coming to the end here of Soi 80, which is one of the walking streets. Yeah, I like Cha'am a lot. I also like Prachuap. If you've been to Prachuap, the beach area, very nice there too. All right, take one look back. All lit up at night. But if you want a night video, I'm not going to do it. You'll have to find somebody else who's been here. It's too many issues. So many people don't want to be seen on video, and sitting at the bars, and the girls don't want to be seen, and the guys don't want to be seen. So no matter how you look at it, it's not a win-win situation. It's a lose-lose. So we're walking down the railway road. You can see the railroad right across. We're going to walk across here in just a second, as soon as I get a break. I'll stop here for 1 second. It's shady. Looks like I'm going to be able to get across. And I made it. Woohoo! Didn't get hit. Extra bonus points. Hua Hin station, you can see. We took the train last week into Bangkok. Great way to travel. Super way to travel here. Now these tracks down lower, they don't get used anymore. This was the old train station, and every time a train would come by, the rails would come down, and sometimes you'd have to sit for a while and wait for the train to pass. Now everything's up in the air, so it's nice and easy. And believe it or not, it used to take over almost 5 hours to get to Bangkok from here. Now it's just barely 4 hours. So with them putting all these new stations up and not having to stop all the time, made it much easier. Yes, and you have to let me know when you come here. We'll definitely meet up. The train is the way to go. I love the train. You know, if you're in a hurry, you take a van or a taxi or whatever. But if you're not in that much of a hurry, because a taxi will get you there in about 3 hours, so you shave an hour off of it, but not near as nice of a ride. And you can see just across, you have all the little markets here. This big old banyan tree or something. This thing's older than all of us. Huge tree. There you go, Hua Hin. And once again, you can see this guy's pretty much everywhere. The painter of the eye. He has paintings all over Hua Hin. We're going to walk by the old train station here, guys. Nice, easy walk. It's the old platform, not in use anymore. Yes, he is. He has a gallery, but he also puts these at Kunjo. Thank you, Paul, and thank you, CJ. Yeah, Kunjo. He paints these murals everywhere here, but he also has a studio. So you can go in and buy some of his paintings if you happen to like them. The old station's still well kept. Still looks very pretty. They still have stuff going on here too, which is really cool. The thumbnail for this video, CJ took for me. yesterday. He was coming by, and that's the front of the station. Thank you, CJ, for the picture. You buy them directly at the ticket office. If you want to take the luxury train, it's not a luxury train, it's the speed train they call it. That has assigned seating, air conditioning, reclining seats. That's about, from Bangkok to Hua Hin is about 450 baht. If you take just the regular train, it's 42 baht, so just over $1. Oh, there's Cal, she's walking up here. Just over $1 to go ahead and go from Bangkok to Hua Hin or Hua Hin to Bangkok. There's no aircon, but it leaves early in the morning and it's plenty cool, so you're not going to be hot or anything. So it's not bad at all. And like I said, you have to buy the speed train in advance because that is reserved seating. But the other one is come as you are. Say hi. So Kel walked on down from our meeting place down by. Oh, you tired? Oh, she walked on down from the Cafe Amazon. So she says hello, everybody. Yeah, amazing value. Even at 450 baht, it's, you know, $13 one way. If you take a taxi, it's going to be somewhere between 1,600 and 2,200 baht, depending on what time of the day and who you get. So, you know, anywhere from $60, somewhere around $60, $55, $60. The van is going to be about 250 or 300 baht, so about $10. And for $1.30, you can go from here to Bangkok on the train. Yeah, it's not hot this time of year for sure. Cool season. So now we're coming up on the old train station. This is, I believe CJ told me this was built in 1912. See if I remembered right. 1912. Let me walk out here real quick and we'll come back and walk on down the station. I just want to show you some of the stuff out front. It's really pretty cool. Then we'll come back and walk down this way. Sorry guys, as you know, Thai streets are not the most level. So you can see they got an old rail car here. Okay, 1919 or 1920. That's back where we came, Cafe Burger Station. I'm going to do a video probably soon. There's a bunch of different burger places here around the town. So I'll probably go eating some of the burger places and we'll check that out. I don't know, we'll see. Just an idea I've been throwing around. So this is Soi 72. Yeah, it's a pretty cool station. I'm going to walk on down. We're going to come back. This street right here will take us down kind of where we're going. I just like walking around by the station though. It's kind of cool. Nice look at the old train station, the new train station. On the other side is a golf course. Very nice golf course over there. I believe there's about 4 or 5 in the Hua Hin area, so for your golfers. Right across the road. Yeah, we're going to go to Cafe Amazon though. That's where we meet up. Okay, I'm going to come over here and we'll take a look back. You can see. And that's this train station. We already walked past that. Golf course on the other side. Lots of folks playing. Golf's a big thing here. The Swedish people love golf. So they're here. Come up here. All the little. They still keep this pretty well manicured for being shut down for a year and a half, 2 years already. Traveling Fools, Brennan, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I drove from Bangkok. I don't like the ride. I don't like to drive from Bangkok. I'm going to walk up here and come on back to this street we just passed. It's, I don't know, depending on how your driver is. And if you guys know Param Song, that's kind of where they're building the overhead motorway. And it's been a mess for many, many years. And so many accidents happen there. I'll walk up a little bit further and come in the slot and come back in front. Yeah, so many accidents. I just don't like going by the Param Song area. From here to there, it's okay. Then once you get to Param Song, it tends to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. You can see the golf course in the back. This is one that actually has carts. Let's see if I can zoom in. You can see. There you go. Golf course just in the back. They actually have carts here. I've golfed in the Philippines and they only have hand carts in the Philippines, and you have to go ahead and have a caddy. The caddy carries a umbrella for you to keep you cool. It's probably the hottest place I've ever golfed in my life was there though. All right, see some more big trees here. We're gonna start weaving our way across. This is a good place to cross. If you're slow enough, I'll walk back over here. It's not open to go inside, so, but they do have a lot of activities here. When you come on by, they have light shows, and last year they had a history of Hua Hin show here. So it's really not open to anybody. You can walk around like I am. They don't to actually, you know, have some of the old stuff that I don't see too much here. Oh, you got to have a caddy. I don't know. I haven't played here, but I see they have carts. So there's cows sitting again. So now I'm going to head on down a little bit. Oh, a busy day for ambulances. All right, here I go, Frogger. Hopefully I don't get run over. And bonus points again, guys. I'm on a roll. None of those ambulances have been for me yet. See a little temple out in front. And some lotus. Little temple out in front. There's a couple trains there, a couple cars. Really cool. You can see the old station there. Needs a paint job if they're going to turn it into a museum. It's faded out quite a bit now. I'm going to walk on down. This is Soi 72. You can see the sign right there, Hua Hin Beach. So if I keep going straight, I'll end up at Hua Hin Beach. Soi 72 right across Petrikasem, the main road, turns into Soi 61, which will take you right to the beach there, the beach area. No beaches for right now, only because tide is so high in the morning. Fire station. And of course, I'll tell you about my walking. Here's what I'm navigating, so that's why it's kind of bumpy. Kind of bumpy walk, but I'm navigating your typical Thai roads. The place where I did a header back in February, if you guys remember that video, they're putting an all new walkway in there. They ripped up all the paver blocks like this and pouring cement and putting new paver stones down. I hope they go farther than what they did before. We'll check that out again in another month or two. We'll check that out in a month or two and can get an idea. You have to let me know when you're coming. Be nice to meet up with you guys. CJ's here, Paul and Asia's here, me and Cal. Depending on where you're going, if it's just Bangkok, I mean, it's possible if Bobby and Jai are here, they might come on down to meet up too. We can have a bunch of people meeting up, showing you around. All right, I was going to turn here, but I'm going to go straight and we'll come back up. Actually, I'll turn left here and I'll go up one street and come back down the next. It's kind of nice that way. Early morning people are happy to be on videos and they say hi. I go out in the evening and you got younger folks and they're not so happy. Okay, you're coming back. Where you get any plans, Gary? Are you coming to Hua Hin at all or no? Yes, we are, Julia. Supposedly, I think Cal said somewhere around the 10th, 11th, we'll get out of here. That's what she says will be a good time. So we'll check into it and know. I'll let you know. So a lot of these little streets here. That straight down is Petchikasem. Brennan, if you're still here, we got to catch up with you too. I've been saying that for a couple of years. I ain't made it down your way. I planned on going to San Antonio last year, then Myrtle Beach. And when we were going to Myrtle Beach, they had a tropical storm come in, kind of chased us off, so we ended up going to Canada instead. High Vibes Bar. You can see they have dispensaries on pretty much all the corners here. So we're headed to the morning market and night market. Everybody's in the morning, the market's open, and then it's probably already getting ready to close. At least a lot of it is by 9 o'clock. And then you end up with the night market. They set up about 5 o'clock. Lots of good food, lots of shopping for souvenirs and trinkets and stuff. Indian restaurant, I'll pass. I don't trust that. My stomach has a problem with Indian food. Absolutely, Gary. Hopefully you make it on over here. And like I said, CJ's here, Paul's here, you know, me and Cal. You have lots of people to come on out and visit. Last time Bobby and Jai were here, so it was kind of a good thing, but I don't think that they'll be coming this way. It's quite a hike for them. All right, I'm gonna wait for the lights to change and I'll play Frogger again so I don't get run over. Okay, go across. Wi-Fi, another place selling all kinds of cameras, and we ought to see if we can get the cord for the camera. All kinds of security cameras, everything. We have a camera that it's a solar cell camera, and for some reason the cord, we worked for about 5 months and the cord went bad, so we got to put a new cord in there. Ron, how are you? Welcome. Some of the places we'll walk down and we'll come on back up the next street, which will be the night market. Good to see everybody. Please hit that thumbs up, please. Please, if you're here, even if it's just for a few seconds. Another coffee shop, see? Ty's Love. This is the kind of places I'm going to do the part 2 of the video. There's so many of these little coffee cafes around. We'll check them out. So many of these little streets, soys up and down. At nighttime, these places are much busier. And there's a Volkswagen Beetle, and Cal pointing that out, her car. Volkswagen Beetle on the other side. There's plenty of those around here. That's a testament to the longevity. These things were like tanks, or like, I'll say those things are like wave motorbikes, virtually indestructible. Can take apart and rebuild easy enough. Nice looking food. Anybody's hungry? Somebody come? Oh, sorry. Some more Christmas trees. There's Cal's car. Thank you, Julia. If you're still here, please hit that like button if you haven't. Helps my algorithm. I appreciate it. You can see right across, that's Bintabat. Yeah, I already showed everybody your car. Yeah, Bintabat is right across. I'll be doing a walk there real soon. guest food, guest house cafe. So plenty of places to stay here. And it all depends on what you're looking to spend when you get here. Some nice hotels, some cheap hotels. So anywhere from probably 500 baht up to 1500 baht if you want. Almost, if you're coming here for more than a couple weeks, it's almost worth renting a room for a month. 10,000 for a month, so $300 as opposed to 1,500 a day or 1,200 a day. You can actually rent a place. Okay, we're gonna cut across. Nobody coming. I see another mural. I like murals, so I'll get a picture of the murals. Some nice artists here. See the eye again. Huzhou. So you can see he's all over the place. There's a little bit more. I think CJ went out to an abandoned building where they have all the murals. That video will probably be coming out real quick. If anybody here wants to drop their channel, please do. You can all help each other out by subscribing if you're not subscribed. Okay, so that's Bintabat on the other side. And you have big bar area over there. It's Old Town. There's the Hilton. The Hilton is right on the beach, so you know we're not far from the water. Some more. There's the eye again. School right over here. Starbucks. No, thank you. That's for Cindy. Green-eyed Pisces, there's a Starbucks for you. They'd love to see you here donating your money to them. I'll go to Cafe Amazon. And your typical hardware store. PVC, blue PVC, white PVC. That's a typical hardware store here, guys. Belts, everything. Pretty cool. Taylor. Anybody follow Lucas? There's his shirt. Looks like he was here. Ride for Kicks. He wears those all the time. Starbucks, Watson's. Watson's is a pharmacy. Another Taylor, but looks like they're just not open. I thought they might be closed, but they're still open. Yeah, we're still walking along Pechakasem Road, taking a look, both sides of the road. This is the main drag. The way I'm walking right now, if you follow this all the way down, it'll take you to Bangkok. If you turn around and go the other way, it'll take you all the way down to Het Yai. So this road goes quite a bit. There's a Svensson's, if you guys know what Svensson's is, ice cream shop. Lots of massage and tailors right in this area. Hua Hin Hospital, straight ahead. Bookstore. Magazines. Another little coffee shop. And obviously appliance store. Washers, dryers, fridges, TVs, aircon. Top Charon. That is a eyeglass place right there I'm looking at. A little bit of everything. Leo beer, some whiskey, Thai whiskey. Pretty cool. Massage. So here's where you cross. To my left is the night market or morning market at this time of the day. And to the right, you would take this road down at night. You go on down just a little bit and you end up at Bintabat, or going down to Bintabat, or Old Town. The beach is down that way, so not too far. And let's see, come on down the street. Shouldn't get hit at this point, but true, that's a phone company like T-Mobile or Verizon back home. All right, Cal's walking straight, I'm walking down this way. So this is the night market. In the evening, all these cars are gone, they're all cleared off, and they have stands set up on both sides and down the middle. All kinds of stuff here going on. ATMs, massage places, pharmacy. This is the pharmacy I go to. They pretty much sell you anything you need here except for narcotics, antibiotics, health medicines. You know, if you need something for, like for me, I take a Crestor anti-statin. You can get stuff like that here. Very easily to get those kind of things. Everything's still closed up early in the morning. The morning market is to your right, but they're closing down. They're open in the morning, but it's already 9:30, so they're getting kind of towards the end of the day for them. This is the Rage here. Big car here. Everybody's got a Ranger. Rangers are the big vehicle here in Thailand now. I have to stand aside so I don't get run over. Crazy drivers, and here's the morning market. Not quite as busy as it would be about 2 hours ago. I'll do a live stream from there again at some point. Yeah, me too. I'm worried about Cal going back home. She's going to Surin on the 27th, coming back on the 29th or 30th, a couple days. And it's real close to the border there. Not really happy about it, but she's got business she's got to take care of, so. See all the little shops here? They have all kinds of stuff set up here in the evening, guys. One of the more popular bikes, PCX. And out here I gotta be careful because there's no stoplights, and these people drive with blinders on here. As Cal says, you just look forward, you don't look right or left. You look forward and just keep going. Okay. Bonus points again. I'm racking up the bonus points there, guys. 7-Eleven. Walking on down that street, that is the morning market. There's no night market that way, just on the street I'm on now. I'll do a video from there, live stream in a little bit. Here's another Ford Ranger. It used to be Toyota Hilux, and now that's a Raptor. They love the big tires here. Look at that. God, they got to replace those tires. It's going to be a bunch of money. Yeah, there's EVs here. Aura. They got them here. Those are Chinese, like you said, Gary, mostly Chinese EVs here, but they do have them. And they got charging places. Most of the malls have a spot to charge. So you can see these are all open in the evening for restaurant, Thai foods. We go to eat a place called Chill. It's up a little farther. Lots of good seafood down here. It's not super expensive either over here. It's reasonable. If you go on down by the water, it's a bit more pricey there than it is here. I think it's probably prepared better over there too, but it's still good seafood here. Some more murals. Thai food. And there's Bird Chill. That's where we go. I think these are all owned by the same people because they all have the exact same menu. Okay, Ron, thank you for dropping by. Really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody coming by and saying hello. Walking with me. This place here, the Railway Bar, Railway Restaurant, they have entertainment at night, usually pretty full here. We used to come here right after COVID, and it was like 100 baht for a beer. And then after high season came back, it's like 130 baht for a beer. Massage place, 199 baht for an hour. Very good. Oil massage, 300. Back to back. I've used both of these for foot massages. Not bad. And you can see right up here, Cafe Amazon, where we're heading. And I can see Kel's motorbike here. That's our Scoopy. We ride that, it's easy to drive around and park. I don't know where she went, hopefully she gets back. All right, guys, I'll walk up here real quick. You can see they were making all these people, there was all kinds of these little shacks up and down here, and they tore them all down. They had actually better shacks than these. They had nice buildings up and down. I won't say nice, but they had buildings up and down here. And they made them tear it down, and then they let them put back all these tent structures, and they sell fruits, vegetables, food up and down the street here. And just up farther where you see all the cars, you make a left, you go over to Hin Lek Phai. So it's not far from making the left to go to Hin Lek Phai. All right, let me flip this around. All right, guys, we got 57 minutes in today. It's good live stream. I'm glad you all came along for the walk. Hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of Hua Hin that you usually don't see. Next week I'll be doing another live stream, probably walking from some more streets out here. I'm infringing a little bit on CJ's territory, but anyway, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and I will see you real soon in another Mauihowey video. Take care, folks.